Why am I so fortunate to have some pretty damn good kids? They're not perfect, but they're pretty good. Hey, good folks. Earl McCray, I hope you're having a great day. We're back with another amazing opportunity to share with you the ABCs of becoming. And we have been spending some time talking about this thing called energy. All right, and we're going to try to bring it home today as we talk about the energy necessary for you becoming not the spiritual, not the financial you. We spoke about that. Not the physical you. We did speak about that as well. But we're going to talk about the spiritual you, that 2.0 version of yourself, and what energy is required for that. So let's begin. Of course, who do we serve? Well, we work with overworked, overwhelmed, overweight, very busy professionals, and we help them get unstuck. And when I was 300 pounds and above, one of the challenges I had with, getting up and getting at it every day was a sense of spiritual connectedness. And one of the things I'll share with you is, it's hard to love anybody if you don't love yourself. And that includes really your connection to spirit. A lot of times, when you don't feel worthy, when you don't feel that you're deserving, your worship and your commitment to loving God is in some way diminished. Because here's what God's mandate is. I'm coming from my Christian perspective in our tradition. God's mandate is we love others. And the way we serve him is by serving others. Come on, y'all. I ain't gonna get no amen. But look, let's talk about energy. Let's talk about the energy to serve God by serving others. Okay. And it all starts with us looking in the mirror and seeing someone who is worthy. Energy is going to come back to some previous conversations that I've had, but I got to revisit. I treat my fellow man better and I treat myself better when I have a high frequency. A high frequency means I'm more energy than I am matter. A low frequency means I'm more matter than I am energy. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, if we want to consider that when we get up on a day-to-day basis, on a daily basis, our energy, say our default number is 7. We want to make our energy level always greater than or equal to a 7. Ideally, we want to be at a 13. What would a 13 look like? I want you to think about the power and the feeling that you have when you're in gratitude. When somebody has or someone has blessed you and you sincerely look at that blessing and you just say, thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for those prayers that you gave me when I was on my sick bed, or when I was in the prison cell, or when, I just didn't know how I was going to make ends meet. But you prayed for me. You provided for me. You made me feel like I wasn't alone. Thank you. That spirit of gratitude, young people, good friends, that spirit of gratitude is what gets you at a 13. What other things get you at a 13? Have you ever been in love? Have you ever brought a life into the world? Have you ever been able to bless somebody with something, not material always, but just giving them an opportunity to live a better life? Man, it reminds me of an opportunity that my church had where there was an event called Walk for Water, where we had an opportunity to raise money, and all of the funds were going to go to a country in a third world place, be it Africa, be it the Caribbean, and they would report that the monies generated was going to allow a village to build a water well. Now the way we generated the funds is, we had people gather at the park, and they had to simulate what a person in that village would go through. We had to carry 2 buckets of water 2 miles one way and then 2 miles back the other way, for us to kind of understand that struggle and that daily toil of someone living with meager means. And I got to tell you, that event was probably one of the most successful events I had as a youth minister at my church, because the young people, the parents, they got a chance to really simulate the struggles that people go through who don't have the blessing of being born on this part of the world, the United States of America. And so when we were able to fundraise and give that money and generate that well in that third world country, it just felt good. It was amazing. And look, anytime that you can bless another person, the feeling that you have is one that keeps your energy, your frequency so very, very high. And when you're in a high frequency, you're more energy than matter. And when you're more energy than matter, the way you treat yourself, the way you treat others, and the way you treat our Creator is second to none. Good friends, if you want to have a better connection to spirit, you got to have a high frequency. You got to get up every morning with an attitude of gratitude. Anytime you can spread a little blessing, anytime your little light can shine in some corner of the world and make the world a little better, yes, you too can experience the manifestation of connecting with spirit on the highest possible level. Good friends, I hope this message finds you well, and I hope you do well. Do good wherever you can. Take care, and God bless.